So here we are in part 3 of the How to Be Brave series. I started this series not knowing it would turn into a 3-part series, not knowing that it would be about being brave, and this is how it ended up. And when I came to recording this last part, part 3, all of a sudden I panicked. I got stuck. All the old fears started coming up again about whether it would be good enough or whether the message would be strong enough for this last part. And then I just paused and thought, let me take a breath. Let me slow it down. There's nothing that says that I have to actually do this 3rd part. And when I did that, a realization struck. And that is that the thought process that I had been going through is very similar to the stuff that shows up in my work with my clients. I work with high-achieving, successful executives, business owners, and consultants. And I notice that often there are 2 themes that keep coming up for them in their sessions. One is the need to do things right. So this is really closely linked to the idea of perfectionism and getting things right. And the second is the need to go it alone. This is really about not asking for help and feeling that the responsibility for the results and the process lies squarely on your shoulders. A little bit linked to that hero complex. And as I think about it, I see that actually those 2 kind of themes allow us to hide ourselves behind the masks of perfectionism or hero complex. We don't really allow people to show or to see who we really are. We don't show ourselves. Making a mistake or asking for help in our mind is sometimes perceived as a sign of weakness. And that's a big no-no, especially in the corporate environment, in the business environment, where you're maybe a manager, where you're leading a team, or you're responsible for big projects. But actually, being brave is about being seen in our glory and in our vulnerability, in our strength and in our weakness. All we need to do is show up. And that's when I realized that for this video clip, that's all I needed. I just needed to be myself. I just needed to show up. That's brave enough. That's what I'm doing now. It's great to have a moment of inspiration and go for something big like I did with my 2nd one. It's great to have an idea or a challenge and say, let's just do it. That's what I did with my 1st one. But for the 3rd one, I'm just being myself. I'm just showing up and speaking to you about what comes up for me. In the first comment below, I'm going to share Franklin Roosevelt's quote, powerful quote about the man in the arena. Here he talks about that being brave is about showing up in the arena and doing something. The brave people are not the ones who stand on the side and just watch, or who sit on the side passively passing comment about what they see around them, about the doers. So is there an area where you need to step into the arena, warts and all? Is there an area where you've avoided showing up? Here I am, I'll admit, it took me about 3 times to think about what is going to be the topic. I kind of pressed start and stopped and start and stopped, and then I paused, and then I realized I'm just going to show up. This is me being myself. How about you? Be brave and let us know.